Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a super simple way to make sure that your cats are getting adequate calcium. If you are making your own cat food at home, as I have shown you in other videos, then it is very important to make sure that they're getting enough calcium to help them to process the phosphorus in the meat that they're getting. They need a 1.1 to 1.3 ratio of phosphorus to calcium. Now, if you're using the video that I showed you to make your own homemade cat food, then you're fine. We used chicken legs and we did it in a pressure cooker, which made the bones literally turn to mush. And we only took out just a few of the very large bones that weren't soft enough to break up, but we left enough bones to blend in to give them their calcium. Now, you can only do that if your bones have been pressure cooked, because they'll become so soft that when you smush it in your finger, you can feel that there are no hard bits in it. If you cook it on the stovetop, however, you need to remove the chicken bones because they're going to be too sharp to leave in there if you try to blend it up. So what do you do if you have to remove the chicken bones because you don't have a pressure cooker, or if you're using a cut of meat that doesn't have bone in it that is suitable for blending into the meat mix? Well, the simplest solution is to use eggshells. All you have to do is save a few eggshells, bake them in the oven at 450 for 10-15 minutes to sterilize them and make sure they're fully dried. Then you're going to put them in a blender. Now, you're not going to use a regular blender for this. It won't powder it fine enough. You're going to want to use like a smoothie cup blender or a coffee grinder or something like that that's going to blend it and pulverize it into a very fine powder. Then all you have to do is put a half a teaspoon of this eggshell powder per pound of meat. So for example, in the video that we did, if you had to remove all the bones from it, it was 10 pounds of chicken. You removed the bones, you probably had maybe around 8 pounds of meat. You would be sufficient to put 5 teaspoons of this eggshell powder into that cat food mix, and you would have a good balance of phosphorus to calcium. Say you used a roast and there is no bone, you do the same thing. Half a teaspoon, you really could go up to 3/4 of a teaspoon, but half is sufficient per pound of meat. And that's all you have to do. I know this is one of the things that causes most people to shy away from making their own cat food, because it seems so complicated to get that phosphorus to calcium balance in the meat. In the wild, cats eat the bones with the meat, and so the calcium balances and helps them to process the meat without it causing, over time, long-term kidney damage, because their body is just dealing with it. And if they don't get enough calcium, their body's going to start pulling it from their bones, and it will make them sick. So just make sure that there's a little bit of bone, the way that I showed you in that video. Just leave some bone in when you go ahead and blend that meat up. If it's pressure cooked long enough, smash it with your finger and you will know for sure that it's soft enough to mix in with no problem. But if you don't have any bone in it, or if you're doing it on a stovetop, that's no problem either. Eggshells are easy to get and they are a perfect calcium. So just go ahead and dry them, grind them, add just a little bit, half a teaspoon per pound of meat. It's that easy. No need to overcomplicate it. I hope this has helped you. I've had a lot of questions on it. I try to make everything as easy and achievable as possible. So if you like this content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned, there'll be more coming. So as always, see you next time.